The doors of the Cheddi Jagan International Airport will be opened a little more come September 1 to allow for flights comprising international workers, diplomats, and Guyanese citizens residing overseas desirous of visiting Guyana. Passengers traveling to Guyana will be required to fill out a tracking form indicating their interest in coming to Guyana and are required to present a negative polymerase chain reaction test result within 7 days before arriving in the country. Approval is then given for them to proceed in 7 days of home quarantine. On-the-ground testing for COVID-19 is not currently being done at the airports. In acknowledging the possible risks involved where persons can become exposed within the 7-day timeline, and even after testing negative for the virus, the PAHO WHO country representative Dr. William Adukro have made calls for testing services to be available at the airports.
You have the PCR test today, and then the next day you can be exposed to an infected person and get COVID. Even though you've had the PCR and the PCR says you are negative, you are not in Guyana yet. So that's 7 days. Is 7 days too many days?
Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Karen Gordon-Boyle in response had stated that while testing on arrival is an effective way of preventing imported cases, it will require more personnel testing kits and machines. During a telephone interview with Nightly News on Friday, Dr. Gordon-Boyle disclosed that testing services at the airports is likely to be available in September.
We won't be ready by the 1st of September for testing at the airports. Maybe by mid-September, we should be ready.
She added that until on-the-ground testing can be conducted, there will be limited commercial flights.
My assumption is that until we are ready to do PCR testing for passengers coming, the only flights that are going to be coming in here by and large will be the flights of repatriating Guyanese and the few commercial flights with, business people maybe.
Minister of Public Works Juan Edgel on Wednesday announced that approval has been granted for several chartered Eastern Airlines flights to and from Miami and New York for the months of September and October. At least one repatriated Guyanese tested positive for COVID-19 in July. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.